John Jacob has no idea what to say, so I'm going to just lean into God right here, right now, knowing that all is well. I trust in God. Confianza in Espíritu. Gracias. Oh, wow. We're hi. We're live. Oops. Hey there. Welcome to Walking the Path. I didn't realize that you were catching that. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is John Jacob Mubarak, and I am very grateful to be here with you for Walking the Path today. Well, it is another beautiful day here in Guanacaste, Costa Rica at the Rythmia Life Advancement Center. We have 87 souls here today. We have Pia, the amazing musician here, just so full of love. We have some really special guests here. All of our guests are really special. All of them. Really, really special guests. And so much healing. I'm talking to people today. And first of all, I'm so grateful that so many people come. Y'all make me feel like a movie star because you're like, oh my God, I watch your Facebook Lives. I'm like, ooh, it's so cool. Like to know, because, you know, I'm just in a room talking to a camera. So it's really lovely when you all like, hey, Mindy, hey, this little light. So glad when you guys check in because then I get to interact with you. And so then when you come here, it's even more exciting. So come to Rythmia so I can say hi to you in person and give you a hug. I really, really love it. It's so exciting. So today's topic, Alkaline the Mind. Ooh, it's been a week. It has been a week, you guys, you ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros. It has been a week. So, you know, we're all going through our stuff, right? We have those moments where we go through our stuff and it seems pretty heavy because it's our stuff, right? And then something happens and you're like, oh, my stuff ain't shit. So, so I have a dear friend, a person in my life who has been in my life at the most critical moments of demarcation. She was the first person that introduced me to Agape. She was the person that called me from Rythmia and said, hey, we could use your help down here. Like those were two transformational moments in my life. When I found Agape, when I found Rythmia, two big things. And she's been there for so many years in my life, so many years. And she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And I didn't know how serious pancreatic cancer was or is. And, you know, before she was in the hospital, we didn't know what was going on. She was losing weight and I was praying, right? We're doing affirmative prayer. I'm affirming that her body is the body of God. God is a light unto its holy temple, which her body is. You know, we're talking about healing. The body is a self-renewing, self-correcting, self-rejuvenating organism, perfect assimilation, perfect circulation, perfect elimination. I'm doing all my prayer treatments, right? I'm seeing her as whole. We're talking, we're sharing, we're in joy. And then we get the diagnosis. Pancreatic cancer. Whew. All of my spiritual principles went out the window. I was like, I didn't know how bad it was. She told me, I was like, okay, cool. You just condensed that little thing in your pancreas into a density in your body into a little tumor. We're just gonna get rid of it. That's no problem. We got this. And then I did some research, and it like 5% of people survive 5 years, not past 5 years, but 5% make it to 5 years. So what do you do in the face of grim statistics like that, right? Do you give up hope? What I did was I just talked to her like her friend. It was like, fuck, I don't know. What do we do? And in the course of our conversation, we came to this place of non-judgment. Like, we don't know what's going on with this. We don't know what the blessing is in this because we know the principle that everything's working together for our good. We decided we didn't want to fight cancer. We didn't want to, people were sending memes like, fuck cancer. And that wasn't even the energy we wanted to bring to this. We got to a place of non-judgment. This is what's so. This is just what's so. This is life, as a matter of fact. And death is no closer to someone who's been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer than it is to you or me, because tomorrow is promised to no one. So it brought in this idea of opening up gently to whatever's happening in life. without judgment. This is what's so. This is it. This is life. We've been talking about this in the past about this moment is enough. Right now is enough. Right now, with all of everything that's going on, is enough. How do we anchor into that? And it took me a minute, right? I got this diagnosis from my dear, 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 dear friend. And all of a sudden I lost those spiritual anchors for a second, but we got them. We got them back again. This is the power of spiritual principle. This is the power of doing this work, clearing things at Rythmia, clearing things through your meditation, right? There's ceremony. You got to come. You got to do ceremony. That clears it out, but that's only 50%. 50% is the medicine. 50% is you. 50% is God. 50% is you. 50% is me, right? We've got to do the work through our daily practice, through our continual high-minded conversation, through our sacred study, through our sacred service, through our contribution, through our community, through our keeping ourselves lifted in high consciousness, so that when the shift hits the fan, you have some guide rails, you have something to hold on to. So this was a really, so this is where the idea of Alkaline the Mind came from, because the first thing we did was start finding out about the alkaline, the pH miracle, right? And how a alkaline environment shrinks tumors. And actually what we all need, I want to encourage you all to check that out, to look at an alkaline diet, hyper-alkaline diet, that allows us to create an environment in the body where the cells can produce. So what I'm finding out from this beautiful doctor, Dr. Robert Young in California, is that cancer is a disease of the interstitial fluids of the body. The interstitial fluids are the fluids that surround the cells. Cells are like fish. They need salt water. They need this sort of balanced alkaline and acid environment, but not too acidic. So we have to create an environment for our cells in which they can thrive, that have everything that they need. Well, this is what we need for our mind too. We've got to create an environment in our mind that surrounds our mind with the interstitial fluid of the right alkalinity. We don't want to be too acidic in our approach, in our thinking. We want to alkaline our mind so that anything that comes into so that we can contain anything that comes into our field of awareness. So what does alkalining the mind mean? What does that look like? Well, it looks like indemnifying ourselves against the lower vibrational frequencies of fear, doubt, lack, worry, limitation, and not enoughness. It looks like maintaining a healthy mental scape, right? An alkaline diet for the body would be consistent green vegetables, limiting your sugar, like low sugar, low carbs, low animal protein. And when you do eat animal protein, if you choose to, make sure the environment that the animal was raised in, farm raised, grass fed, free range, line caught, all that stuff, right? So, so the environment is so important for the environment, how foods that we're eating is raised, and the environment of our body, the environment of our cells is important, and the environment of our mind is important. We've got to alkaline our mind so that we're not feasting on the acidic thoughts of lack, on the acidic thoughts of judgment and opinion, on the acidic thoughts of this isn't enough, on the acidic thoughts of that's happening to me, something is happening to me, this is fucked up, all of those things, right? We alkaline the mind by bringing ourselves into a state of awareness of the absolute truth, that no matter what is happening, it's good. It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. And I might not be able to see what the blessing is right now. This little light, thank you. Seeing my friend as healthy, whole, and complete. That's it. The consciousness that heals, thank you, this little light. The consciousness that heals is the consciousness that sees wholeness always, no matter what the appearances. We mustn't get caught up in the appearances. We must remain steadfast. rooted in the truth. And this is what happens when we're rooted in the truth. When things, really big things happen, we have something to hold on to. And these spiritual principles help to alkaline the environment of our mind, just like we're alkalining the environment of our cells with green leafy vegetables, with pH water, with lemon and lime and grapefruit, acidic fruits that are actually alkalining, right? All the things that we can do to alkaline our body, we want to alkaline our mind, indemnify ourselves against the acidic environment of negativity. Now, this doesn't mean that we're not real with our feelings. There's also an acidic environment to resistance, an acidic environment to denial, right? So we don't want to deny anything. We don't want to rush towards it. We don't want to resist it. Those are acidic environments. Alkalinity in the mental environment is acceptance. Alkalinity in the mental environment is being with. Alkalinity in the mental environment is non-judgment. And it's really hard not to judge a life-threatening illness as bad. But this is life. This is life. Right now, right here. Those are the people like my friend, who are able to move into that space, even though there's fear, to move into the space that this is life. This is it. We're not giving up. We're not taking chemo or surgery off the table. We're going to try some other things. While we're working, we're going to do it all, right? This is life. This is it, right? There's no better moment, no better time, no better you, no better me, no better husband or wife, no better job, no better roommate, no better anything. Nothing's better than right now, just as it is. What a place to be. This is enlightenment. This is the alkaline setting for the mind. So I am so grateful. I really, 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 really did not know what I was going to say today. It's been kind of a tumultuous week, but a really good week. Like, it's so interesting in the midst of life-threatening illness to be able to find a sense of peace, to be able to find a balance with, okay, there's my fear. I'm afraid for her, but I'm afraid for me too. This is a wake-up call for all of us. Alkaline the body, baby. Alkaline the mind. Alkaline the body. Alkaline the mind. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're talking about. All right. I want to thank you all so much. Sending you so many blessings, so much love. Love is another alkalining quality for the mind. Love alkalines everything. Whew. Love alkalines everything. All right, more on alkalining the mind. I just want to thank you. I want to send you love. I want to wish you peace. I want to wish you health. I know that you are guided by an infinite intelligence to do exactly the right thing, exactly what your body needs. You know what to do. Exactly what your soul needs. You know what to do. Exactly what your mind needs. You know what to do. You know it. It's within you. There's nothing outside. It's all within. The answer is within us. It always has been. And the only way we can access that is by moving into a deep state of faith that the answer is within. I might not know the answer right now, but I know it's within me, and I have faith. I have faith. I believe with all my heart and all my soul that the answer is within me. Let me see it. I believe it. I believe it. Do you believe it? Let's believe it together. If we believe, belief is acceptance, and acceptance opens the space for manifestation. So can we accept? Can we lift our cup of acceptance high and say, I accept that what's inside of me, I already know. I know the next move. I know what to say. I know what's right. And I will see it. It's already within me. I just can't see it right now. Let me see it. Let me see it. All right. Cindy, this little light, the Supreme Consciousness Explorers, or Super Consciousness Explorers. I love that. Melanie Martin, thank you. Mindy, thank you all so much. I appreciate you, sending you so much love, peace, and blessings. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And so it is.